So I wanted to start with a topic that many people shy away from: death. Death is an inevitable part of life, and it's always lurking in the back of our minds. Some view it as the end of their existence, while others see it as the beginning of a new journey. Regardless of one's personal beliefs, death is something that we all must face eventually. But before going into too much depth about death, let's talk a little bit about life. Life is a paradox, and we often overlook the present moment while fixating on the future, hoping to achieve happiness and fulfillment. Regrettably, we frequently waste our time and energy caring about trivial matters that later leave us with a sense of regret. Despite our awareness of our mortality, we spend most of our lives behaving as though we will live forever. Many people distance themselves from the thought of death, perhaps out of fear or discomfort. But looking at death through the lens of Stoic philosophy can be helpful. Stoicism teaches us to focus on living our lives with purpose and meaning, accepting the inevitability of death without allowing it to consume us. One thing that people often realize when faced with their own mortality, or when caring for someone who is dying, is the regret of wasting time on things that don't matter. We spend countless hours on activities or pursuits that ultimately do not bring us fulfillment or happiness. But when faced with death, these things suddenly become clear, and we realize the value of time. However, we must not forget the liberating truth about the nature of the human mind. The past is a memory, the future is an anticipation, and the present moment is all that we truly have. Our lives exist only in the present, and this is the most important aspect of our minds if we want to experience true happiness. So how can we make the most of the time we have? Well, this would be by living in the present moment. Too often, people spend their time worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. But true fulfillment can only be found in the present moment. By being fully present and engaged in our current experiences, we can make the most of the time we have and find happiness in the small things. At the heart of our experiences is consciousness and its contents. Our perceptions, thoughts, emotions, and beliefs all contribute to our experience of the world and those we care about. Consciousness is everything, and by understanding and working with our own consciousness, we can improve our lives and the lives of those around us. The problem is that we spend most of our lives neglecting this truth, denying it, overlooking it, and running away from it. Tragically, we often succeed in never truly connecting with the present moment and finding fulfillment. We're always looking for a solution to a problem, and it's possible to just let go of our problems, even just for a moment, and cherish what is true in our lives at the moment. Our perception is limited, and we're unaware of most of what our minds are doing. So, how can we achieve fulfillment in life, given that it is finite, given that we will die? We are all searching for fulfillment and relief from suffering. It doesn't imply that we seek pleasure or an easy life, but much of what we desire in life, much of what we want to encounter, necessities, struggle. By persevering through the struggles we encounter in life, we can achieve our goals and live a fulfilling life. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this podcast. We've discussed a range of topics, from death and mortality to living in the present moment, consciousness, and seeking fulfillment. These things may seem daunting or difficult to confront, but by embracing the inevitability of death and living with purpose and meaning, we can find true fulfillment and happiness. By focusing on the present moment and understanding the nature of our consciousness, we can improve our experiences and relationships with those people around us. Lastly, by persevering through the struggles we encounter in life, we can achieve our goals and live a fulfilling life. Remember, every moment is an opportunity to live the life we truly want, so let's make the most of it. Thank you again for listening, and take care.